Welcome to the Vocab Voyage Christmas list. Now, before I start, I'll just talk about what is down the bottom of this YouTube clip. Now, there are example sentences. Okay, this month the example sentences are going to be a little not what I'm talking about, but from the following month on, it's going to get even better. This article I got for all these words from it was a piece talking about a foreign man who came to Japan. He had a Japanese girlfriend, and it talks about how everything went terribly wrong for him at Christmas because he was used to his Christmas, which is different to Japanese Christmas. Okay, so here we go. The first word, right. Right means correct or true or opposite of wrong, right or wrong. It's a fairly easy start, yeah? Right or wrong. If something's right, ping pong. If it's wrong, batsu, boo boo. Okay, unforgettable. It's got the little un in front of it. Unforgettable means something which you can forget. Unforgettable is something you can't forget. The famous song, Unforgettable, that's what you are. Unforgettable. Okay, and here we go. Offhand. Offhand means something which is decided just bang on the spur of the moment. Something which is decided at the time. Okay, you might be able to guess that I'm not reading from a script doing this. I'm speaking offhand. I'm making it up in here as we go. Okay, no more okays. Okay, nonplussed. What a cool word, nonplussed. Nonplussed means I don't know what's going on. What's happening? I don't understand. Nonplussed. Nonplussed means confused. You just don't understand something. I am nonplussed when I see old Japanese woman on TV doing the hula dance. It just strikes me as very strange. Delicate. Delicate means something is very, it needs a lot of care. Okay, you have to be careful. If you are doing your washing, you've got your jeans and you've got your rugby jersey, you can just throw them in there and press them. But if you've got your wife's lovely satin blouse, you've got to press the delicates, yeah, on the washing machine. Delicates, because they can be damaged very easily. Delicate. Designate. Designate means to give something a job or give a time a use. This time here is designated for this video. I spoke to Akito and he said, right, Wednesday, 11 o'clock. Cool. When I go to Japan, when I go to New Zealand, I've got a bunch of money in my skyrocket, and that is for spending. Woohoo! But I've got a certain amount of that money is designated for buying omiyage, and another amount of money is designated for buying lots of stuff for my wife. So maybe I don't have so much undesignated money. Radiant. Radiant means shining, happy, with joy. When I tell my wife I love her, she looks radiant. When at Christmas, when you get your gifts, you look radiant, you look happy. Radiant, shining, glowing. Shabby. Shabby. If you're looking very tidy, very nice, you're trying for a job interview, you're off to a mensetsu, then you're looking pretty sharp. You're looking pretty tidy. Shabby means old clothes. Your hair's not done. I don't need to worry, do I? Look, my hair's done. Old clothes. Shabby means old and not new and messy and bit yeah. Upscale. Upscale, a scale is from here to here, the worst, the best. Upscale, or hang on, A scale is like that. There you go. It can be like that or like that. But for this word, the worst, the best. Upscale is at the top. So upscale means expensive. Upscale restaurant, expensive restaurant. Okay. Insensitive. Insensitive. To be sensitive is to care about the feelings of other people. Insensitive is wagamama. You don't care about the feelings of other people. Guys get blamed for being insensitive all the time. But not me, because I am super sensitive. Envision. Envision is an idea you've got in your head about how something will turn out. I envision that when I go to New Zealand, I will have a good time. It won't be 2 degrees like it is today outside. It'll be nice and warm and sunny, and I can drink lots of beer and eat lots of meat pies. That's what I envision will happen. I don't know, but I can see it. Nightscape. Think Hakodate. At the top of the mountain, the nightscape. Think Skytree. Nighttime, looking out. Beautiful night keshiki. Beautiful night. A landscape? A landscape is a painting of a wide area of land. A nightscape is a picture of a wide area of nighttime. Religious. Religious is actually the real meaning for Christmas, yeah? Religious is the birth of Christ, when Christ was born. To be religious is to believe in God. To believe in God. It can be Anglican, Catholic, Jehovah's Witness, Protestant. It can be anything like that, religious. Connotation. 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 If you say something, but what you're saying has a different kind of meaning, you're making a connotation. Okay? If you looked at one of my videos about the bloke who got the Nobel Prize for the blue LED light, he went back to his company, I think it was Nietzsche, and he said, look, I sued you, you had to give me 800 million yen, but let's be nice, let's be friends. The company said to him, I think you should use your precious time to do more research. So the connotation of that was that the company didn't want to talk to him. Okay? Words that have a different meaning. Okay? Notable. Notable means that something is to be remembered. Something is kind of special. Notable things. The young Japanese guy who won the ice skating gold. That was a notable moment at the Olympics. The World Cup. The World Cup when Suarez had a bit of a bite of the other guy. That was a notable moment. Actually, notable is more for a good thing. So forget the Suarez thing. Okay. Roger Federer. He's a notable tennis player. He's very good. Emphasis. Emphasis means the stress on something. If at Christmas in Japan, the emphasis is on shopping and hanging out with your girlfriend or your boyfriend, whereas at my house, the emphasis on Christmas Day is going to church first, and then presents, and then a barbecue in the sun. So the emphasis is what the main idea is. Traditionalist. I'm a bit of a traditionalist. You can see tradition there. Okay, you can see tradition. A traditionalist is someone who likes the old way of doing things, not someone who likes all these new ideas, new ways of doing things. No, old ideas. Preconception. A preconception is an idea that you have before you have enough knowledge to have an idea. People look at Japan and they think that everyone loves natto, but not everyone loves natto. The preconception is that everyone loves natto. When people think of New Zealand, the preconception is that there's sheep walking around the street, when there aren't actually sheep walking around the street. People think it's New Zealand, sheep, kiwi fruit, but there's other things. So preconception, you make up your mind. It's reading a book by its cover kind of thing, which you shouldn't do. Advent. Advent is it's the calendar month, the church calendar month before Christmas. It's 4 weeks. It's a big time in the Catholic, in the Christian faith. You might know Advent from Advent calendar, where you open up something every day and get a snack each day, and then it finishes on Christmas. Advent finishes at Christmas. Eagerly means nation, eagerly means I'm waiting eagerly for something. I know you've all been waiting eagerly for this vocab voyage video. You've been waiting 1 month. They come out once a month, so you've been waiting eagerly so you learn more vocab and see me talking. Boisterous. At my house, when I was a child, Christmas was always a boisterous time. 5 children, everyone running around, shouting, bumping. It's not quiet. Christmas in Japan, Christmas in an old people's home is a quiet affair. In my family, it was crash, bang, shouting, big, loud, noisy. Core. The core of the earth is the very middle. The core of an apple. That's different spelling. A core is the most important thing. Core is the middle thing that holds it all together. The core idea behind Vocab Voyage is that you're studying vocab that's come from current news, and you're listening to me talking. Focus on. Focus a camera. It gets nice and sharp. To focus on something is to concentrate on something. My teachers were always having to say to me, Matthew, can you focus on your work, not talk to Mario and your friends? Focus. Perspective. Perspective is the way of your way or someone's way of seeing something. My perspective of Japan is different to a Japanese perspective, a Japanese person's perspective of Japan. My perspective of, we'll leave it at that, okay? What you think, the way you think about someone, whereas someone thinks about it a different way. Pressure. Under pressure. If someone is trying to make you do something and they're giving you a push and they're nagging, they're complaining, can you do it? They're giving you pressure. Peer pressure is when your friends are all smoking cigarettes and they say, come on, have a smoke. That's pressure. Yeah? Insincere. Insincere means if you have to say sorry to someone but you don't really mean it and they can tell, you're insincere. Sincere means majime. Look, I'm very sorry. I shouldn't have done it. Insincere, yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry about it. That's insincere. It's not from the heart. Lament. A lament is a sad cry, a sad wail, a sad poem. A lament. The woman lamented that the woman let out a lament that her husband had met another woman. Okay? A lament is a cry of sorrow. Commercialism. Commercialism is when it's all about the money. All over the world, Christmas commercialism has overtaken Christmas. I'm not going to tell you the date today because it's a secret, but already in Apia, I see Merry Christmas. I'll tell you, it's at least a month before Christmas. They're advertising for Christmas. We don't even... Japan is not a Christian nation, yeah? So Christmas is all about money and buying stuff and selling stuff and making money. Okay, absent. Absent means not here, or a person not being here, or a feeling not being there. If the feeling was happiness was absent, everyone was sad. If you're absent from class, you're not there. If you're absent of mind, you're forgetful. Last word, shallow. Shallow means asai, means a river is shallow, but also a person can be shallow. They're insincere, they're not serious. Shallow, you don't speak from your heart, you just open your mouth and speak. That's all. Merry Christmas to you, and I hope you enjoyed the new style of Vocab Voyage videos. Bye bye.